Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from all of the LCK Spring matchups of the day. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
With the Mega Gnar timing, I think they're just going to let him go.
Not really going to have an option here as...
Barrel's level 1, and Carry was the last person to play this against Life, and now Barrel is just not here. Delight saving this hook shot, probably to just go on a Deft, which makes a lot of sense. He holds it. Very nice timing on the flash here from Deft, but again, it just doesn't really matter, as there's just way too much power in this trio with the Camille and the Poppy especially, and it is a free kill given over to Viper.
Actually get to pull off the dive due to Deft and Barrel being able to fin out the wave. And this was the counter pick as well, as Delight will be making his way over towards the top side of the map.
Doran just let out a huge sigh. He's like,
yep,
I'm just the punching bag of this team right now. And he's about to get Mega Gnar, but there's a Taliyah here as well. And Vi Taliyah is very good, but how about Renekton Vi Taliyah? Even
from Hanwha Life already, I think they have an inkling this is going on.
Yeah, hot baited out. And do they have the damage to 100 to 0 him? It's looking pretty likely, and that they will, as Peanut does get here, but again, just a bit too late to help out his top laner.
Zeka, not able to help with that one, was pathing towards the top half as...
Oh, he's going in. Level 6 hit here by Deft, but not by Delight, and so he's not able to quite lock him down. But that is still the Ignite and the Flash taken away.
And just hit 2 rockets and win a fight just through that.
Yeah, that is the idea. As Perfect is trying to gank here alongside of Pyosik in the mid lane. And already the Dominus is popped. Zeka could be in a lot of trouble here. He tries to just Valkyrie away, but he's stunned to death, as you're not getting away from that combo. Doesn't matter if you had Flash or not. His team, this is just Peanut and Viper, and Peanut is going to have to rocket some people away, as there he goes, and the smite is easy for Peanut, as Delight's going in on this one, 1v3, and just dies. Not sure about that. But I suppose in the package, maybe the call was to go in, and he just ends up looking a bit silly. But it is still the Drake going over to Hanwha Life Esports.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Viper had to flash to try to get away from this one, but it's so difficult to get away from the Lucian. It's just a straight-up kill onto Viper. Had to use everything to try to get away from Deft, but alone.
And then now back-to-back mistakes from Delight.
Oh boy.
And Viper, as yeah, very straightforward. Wants to get the back cancel and ends up paying for it with his life. And these are exactly the type of moments that the KT bottom lane can't be afforded to have, because that was the one part of the map where ever threatening. Does get spotted here. Doesn't know it yet, but Peanut's gonna say hello. I do know you're here.
How about a Nami? Also the Taliyah, gonna make this a bit difficult, as yeah, Corki, doesn't matter how many dashes he's got. Zeka just not allowed to play the game, as TP will be utilized to save the bottom lane as this is happening. KT once again a nice little incremental advantage. And now Doran just gonna ult him into the wall and walk. Could just sit back and try to scale up a bit more, but also you've got a Poppy, so still opportunities for ulting Pyosik away and maybe stealing the streak. It is very risky, which is there for sure, as the smite is going to go the way of Pyosik. Pretty close actually, as Delight does get in on that one, but the flash over the wall means Pyosik might be safe. The package does do an insane amount of damage to him. But now Hanwha Life Esports in this one. Nice Gnar into the pit, but wasn't nice after all. Actually, it will be. Viper's going to do a ton to him, as now Hanwha Life Esports looking to push forward another dodge on the seismic shove, and Hanwha Life somehow pick up a kill. Spotted, and he does dodge the seismic shove. Meanwhile, Perfect into the wall. He's taking a huge amount of damage already.
Barracks.
And now Doran, he's got this Mega Gnar for perfect timing. Hanwha Life Esports in control of this one, and now a deny on the back once again. Wall is going to come down, but I'm not so sure about this, as we got the channel, and away goes Perfect, and a missed seismic shove again. Here comes the package right on top. Deft is 100 to 0'd, and Zeka does get pretty low. Meanwhile, Viper goes way too ham into that backline. Immediately going to be taken out, and now KT are actually going to win the fight. Hanwha Life Esports do take the Dragon, but KT Rolster, they have their eyes set on that Baron. Although we do have the Infinity Edge pickup here for Deft, so is still going to be a big threat as long as he doesn't get 100 to 0 as well. Speaking of which, Perfect, he's going to press his Dominus, and now Pyosik might pay the price for his sins, as he's going to have to go in, but certainly did not want to. Meanwhile, Delight in a bit of trouble, and he's going to get a rock to the face as that one is traded back. And we're fighting over this Drake once again. I've seen this at least 4 times in this exact setup. KT do have control of the banana brush, but not much control over the dragon, as Pyosik is going to have to pull the trigger, but he does not get in there. It's Cloud Soul here for the side of Hanwha Esports, and now Viper, he is going to get stunned up, and a 0 follow-up on that one, and now he's just able to do Zeri things. Perfect is like a monster, though, in that backline, but still Viper able to go 1v2 against Deft and Barrel, and now we do have the helicopter held here by Peanut to just get away from this one, and it looks like Hanwha Esports
Steps too far forward, and we all know Peanut has done that every now and then. And you kill him, you get a Baron. It's still doable for KT. I can't believe I'm talking as if they're behind when they're 3K gold up, but...
Well, we're going to press some R buttons. That's it! Zeri, and they did it! They did the combo, they take him out, but Zeka's still alive. They're having trouble getting onto him at the moment, so it's just going to be a 1-for-1 trade to try to start this one up. They have the Meganar, they are holding on to it. Delight has an angle here on the left. It's going to be spotted, though, as meanwhile, in goes Doran, and there is the turn immediately. Huge damage on the Barrel, as Pyosik will nearly go down as well, but it's actually Zeka who gets taken out. But now look at this, BDD is all alone, isolated up against the wall, as he is eventually going to go down. It took quite a while, but now the peel comes in for Viper.
Deft
might have the damage, but here comes Deft. He's on the chase. He's looking for more, and the health bars are too low here on the side of Hanwha Esports, so now Deft gonna culling him down, and I'm stressed. Yeah, now we're just gonna flip some Elder.
Banana brush control here.
Now they're trying to get on top of the light. The timing on that was not great, but this is Mininar, so Doran just dies? Okay. Very questionable TP.
Hanwha?
I guess they didn't need their Gnar.
Well, I think they do, Valdez.
No, there's... no.
Okay, maybe they don't. I take it back.
Well, the redemption is going to be huge, as it has been all game, and Perfect now is trying to take it up. Huge. Big one does come in, and now Hanwha Esports, they're going to go for the fight. In goes Delight, trying to zone everybody away, but Deft does immense damage on that backline as well, but not quite enough. Perfect is going to go down. Viper getting very much into the thick of things. He's forced over the rocks and stunned, and that'll be the end of that, as Pyosik with the clutch at the end of the fight. And now KT Rolster, they finally win a fight with their jungler alive.
And Pyosik says, I'm not...
It's way too close! And he is so low, but kept alive through everything, somehow, some way. And now the Barrel, he's going to go down. Doran is way too far out in the front. And, man, that's some low health bars now on the side of Hanwha Esports. They're still holding on. There's no wave at the moment.
They're still going! This is peak KT. My God! They're not giving up. Doran's dead again, but...
Oh boy. Yeah, Deft, he is pumping some damage. Peanut.
Oh, he didn't get him on the rocks.
Didn't get him on the rocks. And this is Super Minion as well. We do have a package available. Jonas Strong's like, please pick that one up. In goes Pyosik. They're just trying to end the game. I don't think they can, though, as here comes the package right over the top, and it might just be enough from the side of KT, as Deft stays alive for so long once again. And with the TA, it should be enough. KT Rolster will win game number 1 with Exodia on.
As we take a look at the drafts here.
It's a very long list.
A lot of power. It's fine, Val. Just take your time. A lot of power on either side. The mid jungle, I think, is going to feel great.
Yeah, just kind of enjoying other champions. A big blob enjoyer, you know, Zach.
Are you going to get the new...
Absolutely.
Yes, I was...
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
I don't play Rammus, but I kind of want to get Durian defense blinded.
Doran at not level 6, taking a huge beating, and guess who's here? It's Pyosik, as they do get the flash out of him. Perfect is going to tank up a bunch of that, and Pyosik ends up flashing out. Not the best dive.
If he just flashes on top of him and all...
Let's skip the text boxes. Let's get to the action.
Never skip the text.
If the gameplay isn't good, I'm not interested. As,
he's dead. Yeah.
Wait. What?
He was setting up dragon control. I have no idea.
Okay.
I imagine he thought Hanwha Life was going to be 15 seconds slower to this objective.
No, as we've learned. Rolster trying to make a play here on the Rift Herald with a Smolder.
And no Meganar. And they're hard committing.
Yeah. we'll see if this does work out. It's going to come down to a smite, and it does go the way of Pyosik, but he's absolutely dead as Bomb will be called in, does like a smidgen of damage, and that's about it. Oh, Gen G do macro.
Yeah, it's
not a compliment.
That's just that's just what KT do as Doran.
Yeah, we're fighting here. Yeah, Delight and Peanut are both here, so he's just dead, and not much you can do about that. Just making this take as long as possible. And down he should go. There he goes. Peanut gonna pick up that kill.
Actually, it's not him TPing, it's Delight. Doran now also TPing on the other angle.
Yeah, and KT have not exactly been bursting this down.
Oh.
Taking their sweet time, but they are going to try to turn out to Doran, and he's just 100-0. Doesn't even get to press his ultimate ability. And now, 5v4. Will we see a steal here from Peanut? Zeka, oh no, he's just on the side, and he is going to be forced to flash away from the Meganar, and this will be the Drake going over to KT Rolster.
It is not Doran's day as he TPs to a certain...
Having to do stuff doesn't matter in the minds of KT. They'll just do it if they want to. TP is coming in. The wall is created as well. And it in for Pyosik, but Delight is moving away from the Dragon. Nicely done. And the Flea Rocks are on the ground as well. Pyosik not going to land a Sonic Wave. And that's it. Although, now we're face checking into this one, and a big amount of burst goes into Pyosik, but he's essentially the tank, still alive here. As in goes Peanut into that back line, and will create a ruckus to try to zone for the team. The hook comes in, and Delight is going to get this one started. Now BDD incredibly low, and the Aatrox is just going off in this team fight. Not the one that KT were looking for, and now Deft is left all alone. He is absolutely dead. Now Life Esports will take a big team fight win.
That's going to be Nash as well. And the Dragon. KT just has to adhere to the laws of equivalent exchange. So if they have a great game, then we need to have a game where they make questions or make questionable decisions.
Well, Life Esports trying to get the most out of their Baron here. Beryl is so squishy. He's just going to go down, but a bunch of damage goes into that front line. Down will go second. He was so deep in that fight. I don't know why he was behind the turret. As now, it is Doran going back in, saying, hey, I can 1v5 this, surely. Down he will go. And now KT Rolster are giving away back into the game. For some reason, Chronicler. I guess we forgot about him. Kind of got out of range, I guess.
Maybe let this one go, KT. That was a lot of your fight.
Why? No, it's fine. we can fight. No Meganar or engage failed. It's fine. We can fight this one. Barrel's dead. And Bomb is going to be called down. They still have the Smolder, and that's a lot of damage coming in. And the steal, it goes to the Sonic Wave of Pyosik. He's going to put an end to that soul, and now Perfect's in a lot of trouble. And we do see Deft, he's trying to layer in some damage, but he is all alone. He is going to have to flash away.
This is the exact same play!
Yep. On the chase. There is no turret, and Deft is just going to fly into the wall, and he will be fine. They say, no, you know what? That little baby dragon is a little bit too scary. Let's just leave him be. Talking a lot about the Smolder here because we've seen what it can do. As now the engage comes in once again from Delight. Beryl takes a big chunk of damage.
Second.
And ults.
If you have point and click CC, you gotta shove.
Trying to get some here once again. They get the shove in. Pyosik is going to live for now as Senna ult is layered in, and that is huge range coming out from Viper. Everybody on the side of KT is just trying to flash away. They're trying to peel for the little baby dragon, but it's not going to work as down will go Deft, down will go BDD, and now they're going to look to try to push mid.
That might just be the end of it. We'll see if KT get another opportunity to defend, but if they're taking down the threat of a dragon. Unless?
Perfect is going to have Meganar here, but they're still trying to layer damage into this turret. They're going to take down the two Nexus turrets.
That's it. They got to leave.
Where have we seen this before? And you got to just try to pull the trigger on this Nexus. Everybody's just trying to buy time for Death to get up. But if you just click on the Nexus, it might just end anyway. But, oh no, Doran! He dashes back into the team with a Q on him. And that's going to be the end of this fight, I think. Although,
back in.
They're going back in. And BDD's just on the run here. Deft is looking to collect as now. There's one execute. Can we make it another? As the Light's got a shield, we got a TP coming in as well. The bounce is not long enough.
It's only Deft though. I think they can just order the Nexus!
Just hit the Nexus. Just attack the Nexus. Okay, they're gonna do it, it looks like. Yeah, Def is gonna go down, and finally, Hanwha Esports will end whatever we just watched. Game number 2. Janna.
No Kench. I would have loved that. Yeah.
I mean, you've already got Zeri, Talia. You have a lot of zone control. You have Poppy. This is Hanwha Esports Doran, right?
I don't even know which Doran is the most Doran. It's to beat any of those. Level 6 now available.
So why do you take?
I don't know, because of a situation like this?
Yeah, let's see. Seismic Shove is going to be the big one, but instead, Beryl just going to try to engage, but now it's 4v1, and Deft is in a lot of trouble here as Delight can easily tank that one up. First blood is given to Peanut.
Fine.
Zeki used the rocks into the Tri-Brush,
Okay,
and that's going to allow him to probably get away from this. Although...
Oh, no!
Nice fight. Right? No? Maybe not. He's going to have to flash away, and he is very not fine, actually. Down he will go, and Zeka will collect a kill. Meanwhile, Doran's getting some alone time.
3-1 with the Talia, shadowing sides. If you do want to go in that direction, is
okay, a little bit of layering CC, and that's what the Tempered Fate is for. Very nice binding does come down, and Peanut is totally fine. I mean, this is a Poppy, and so much was used to try to get into this. A 3-man knockup is going to be pretty big, though. They still can't take out Peanut. They finally do as BDD gets in there. A double magical journey. Not sure if that was on purpose or not, as BDD desperate to get more value out of this, but it's not looking so good. Will be able to take out the Light, but that is the end of his journey himself. And Perfect now alone against 3.
nicely done by Hanwha. KT, I gotta question the decision to throw everything into Poppy.
Don't bring logic into this, okay, Chronicler? It is KT Rolster, so we have to fight over this objective. It is going to be smited by Peanut, and we got TPs
We're going
coming
ham!
And that's going to be a denial there on the helicopter from Peanut, but now the TP from the side of Hanwha Esports. We got Perfect and Beryl in that background, in that backline, and now Doran is going ham here with Peanut. They can't quite kill the Poppy, as finally they will take him out, and Doran now in a bit of trouble. BDD getting so much value on the Zori, but the Charm is going to miss. And now the Talia and the Zeri will run amok in this fight. Viper now going to stop that back. Deft electing to ghost, and it's not going to be enough, as he is just not fast enough. Here comes Viper over the wall. Not a lot of counterplay to that, although Pioshik tries to get away, and Viper just flashes on him. Picks up another kill.
10 CS behind, 4 kills and like 4 assists. Oh boy.
Well, Zeka should have saved his, oh, they both dashed over it. Okay, well, that's the end of that. As Beryl, he's just on the run now. I feel like this is a done deal. KT are just scrambling like leaves in the wind. And Hanwha Esports are just taking everything on the map now.
Yeah, Hanwha brought their leaf blower, and they're cleaning out Summoner's Rift. Mid lane charge. Bounties coming up, and this
is kind of funny. I mean, he got in there and they got an extra kill with his help, but
ended up working out.
Shelly was not very happy about it, let's say. Well,
oh boy.
BDD doesn't really get to dash away, especially if he's just stunned the whole time. Tries to flash, doesn't even opt to use his ultimate ability. That's a flash to the death now, just with one Tempered Fate, as Pioshik goes in, because at this point, I suppose you might as well. 3-man Counter-Strike is going to seal the deal on this fight, and Beryl is not going anywhere, although the Light is going on a little happy magical journey into the jungle because the fight was already over. Even at TP.
Even Pioshik? No.
He knows. Wait.
No. He did not know.
Wait, he dodged it.
He missed. Is he just gonna get out? Oh, that's
yeah.
Very
no calculated mobility, and you're faster, and you might do more damage sometimes. Pioshik is on a little flash.
He did
journey,
get out. No, maybe not.
Delight could just ult him, but
no, let him go.
Okay, they might do it.
No!
Potentially. No, he's dead. That's the end of the jungler on the side of KT. You see Pioshik not very happy with that.
He dodged so much.
He did. It was a nice little montage of Vi escape times. And that's the Baron.
But then it ended in like the sad anime song as he goes down.
Ooh.
No way.
Oh man, that was pretty close.
Not too bad actually.
Okay, hit perfect. And Light, he is quite tanky. I mean, take a look. He's got the lock-in, he's got a Mikhail's, he's just very fed himself. And now Perfect almost dead. They're on the chase. Charm does come in, and even BDD takes a while to take him down. He does get the kill at least. As you see Delight with a sheepish grin, as now another Charm is going to land. Hanwha Life Esports, you don't necessarily have to do this, but they certainly do want to press the envelope here with a relatively low Perfect. As here comes Peanuts, looking to get some extra damage on in there, and Perfect can't necessarily get away from the Poppy as flash on in from Doran will get the job done and make this a 4-on-4.
If Deft has like 2.5
have to do this, but they certainly do want to press the envelope here with a relatively low Perfect. As here comes Peanuts, looking to get some extra damage on in there, and Perfect can't necessarily get away from the Poppy as flash on in from Doran will get the job done and make this a 4-on-4.
If Deft has like 2.5 items, that play might work. He might actually be able to kill Peanut. Not going to be the case. As PO Shake has gone. Oh, he has ult.
Yeah, Zeka not going to respect it, and now the follow-up comes in. He is going to use his arm guard as now maybe with a little bit of help from Peanut. No, it's not going to be enough. That's going to be Deft excited, but here comes Viper on the Zeri into this backline, and nobody can get onto the Zeri at all. Nobody's got any leftover CC. And Deft is just on the run. He's just going to get flashed on as Zeri does not give a damn. And now, with that triple, maybe they'll just put ready actually in this game. As the ult is, well, it's going to hit Deft, but the engage does not follow up on this one. Pioshik does go into the back line, but it's just desperation at this point. Peanut trying to provide a front line for the team, and Beryl trying to do the same, as the seismic shoves have really been on point this game from the side of Zeka. There's just no way out, and there's no follow-up. They're just too far behind. The giant safe full of cash and gold coins that Hanwha Life have in their hands. They have dropped it on the heads of KT Rolster. Even just one by one, they're just coming in here trying to do something, but it's not going to be enough. Unfortunately, this game number 3, not nearly as close as the first 2 that did come before it, as Viper is looking for some more kills to put on the scoreboard. It's not going to matter. GG, as the Nexus will fall. How
Be happy about nonetheless. As the Alistar comes in.
Yeah.
And in hindsight, I think the read from Kwangdong to hold off on support until we actually see DK commit is nice. I'm sure DK had some other trap cards.
Winter Lane's hold isn't in the lane, isn't it?
Yeah.
As now we do get an engage here. Quantum does not have flash, and that's a lot of sticks in the cow. That's going to be first blood given over to aiming. And the Fate's Call just used for dramatic effect.
Didn't even need it. No!
Showmaker dismissed 4 CS, including a cannon. Kingen on the run, waiting for his teammates, and as long as he doesn't take the stun from Cuz, but he is going to be hit by that, as now we do have Lucid coming on in, and this is immediately a 3v2, and they're both on fire as Dudu and Cuz are going to bite the dust. And Kellen and Lucid just get there before anyone else. Yeah, and look at this, Kellen's coming down already, but that is the Drake gone. They want to take a follow-up fight here. Teleport is coming in from the side of Dudu. As Quantum, that is a big equalizer right on top of that teleport as well, as everybody on the side of Kwangdong is pretty low, as immediately the first kill will go to the side of Kwangdong Freecs, but you see Bull is going to go down, and aiming is just throwing a bunch of spears into everybody, as Cuz being kited out here might be able to take down Kellen, but I feel like eventually the rest of DK will come in here and help him out, although trying to utilize the brush, and Showmaker can't get close either. He knows what's going to happen. And so they gotta just wait for Kingen and aiming to make their way over. Cuz still potential to get out.
At times, I say, as see if this ends up working out.
It's okay, we can just go straight at the Alistar, and in this case, they actually can, as Quantum is going to have to unbreakable his will. And meanwhile, Kellen just hiding in the banana brush. Quantum does not have flash, he does not have his unbreakable will anymore, and he is no longer with us on the Rift for now. So that'll be another kill going the way of DK. Now we got a TP coming in here, but those Swifties are going to get Kingin.
He's running!
Out of dodge. He's going to dodge that second one as well, as I don't know if you're going to get away from the dragon, though.
No.
Equalizer going to deal some damage, and eventually Kingin will just die.
Yes, it's cool.
Meanwhile,
oh,
a lot of huge things happening in favor of DK immediately afterwards, although they are pretty deep. Aiming is going to try to go down to the Varus, which he will.
Not able to make it out as a
Trying to bully Kingin here. I'm not sure if that's going to work out. We have a lot of ults thrown into the Rumble, though, and Kellen is unfortunately not able to help him out enough. And a couple of picks going the way of Kwangdong Freecs, trying to claw their way back in this game. The thing is it's not really a flip, but also it's very dangerous to be stuck in the pit against what they're going up against. Dudu is just dead, as Lucid is also here. Dudu is Aatrox, and he's going to get the ult out of Lucid at the last moment, I suppose. But
tragic.
Still going to go down, just do that, and then if they get a little bit too close, you just turn. This is one way to do it, I guess. They're going very deep in this, and it's only Kellen and Aiming. As now, Bull trying to get some damage down. Kellen in a bunch of trouble, and there's no more Fate's Call, so he's just going to go down. Yeah, pretty interesting. And we have seen teams struggle in that exact part of the map here, and so will DK. Now DK kind of up against the ropes, and they're going to respect it. Actually, the equalizer is fantastic, but a massive ult comes in from Bulldog and hits everybody. As now Aiming is going to be taken out, and DK are going to be wiped off the rift. And Kwangdong Freecs looking to upset in game one. Just don't mess up the timing, and you're fine. You got sticks in the Baron. Yep, just like that. The smite comes in, you've got Rel 2, and that's it. That's the Baron gone. And Kellen might have to pay for it, but there is Fate's Call to come on in, and looks like all of DK are just going to get out with a free Baron.
There's also not a lot of vision set up here for DK, but DK have Nash. I might, given that it's Cloud Soul, they might be opting to just push, but no, we're going to look for a fight here.
Let's see how the smite does go. It is going to go over as Cloud Soul is in the hands of Kwangdong Freecs, and now we got the Zhonya's in. The ult from, oh man, Quantum coming in over the top. That is a massive pulverize and a big chance for Kwangdong Freecs, but a lot of low health bars here in Showmaker, and Aiming still alive because he's getting some resets. The miracle, it's happening as Bull and Cuz in the pit. We're going to try to take this in at the two-man as Showmaker is alone, but he can't do it alone. And Kellen is going to be taken out as a last thought as well, just dancing in the brush, and that is an ace to the side of Kwangdong Freecs. Beautiful.
The trap?
Cuz in a little bit of trouble, but now it's actually Bulldog who is going to eat a bunch of damage himself. A Lucid getting pretty low himself as he is so incredibly low, but it is Cuz that is going to be the first one to go down. And now it's Bulldog who goes next. As a 4v3 in favor of DK, and the Kalista is going to pop off in moments like this. Kingin is a bit low, but Quantum gets the double engage. Dudu ulted away, but you can't keep him out of this fight forever. As here comes Showmaker, going to jump over the top, takes out Dudu, and might be able to do it. He's up against Bull, and it's Bull to take him down. And here we go, Bull up against two. And there's no objectives on the map. There's nothing to fight for. But damn, is it a close fight.
Kwangdong have also not been great at closing out games that feel one. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't think anything is a guarantee at this point.
I was like, King, come back.
Yep.
This is gone.
The damage is way too much.
DK!
Nobody's here. Nobody's here. They have no idea.
It's
and the vision is gone.
Play.
Yeah, I mean, it was just way too much damage.
Wait, Kingin?
Kingin. We got TB coming back, and now Kingin.
Oh, they got to rush Elder. Something. Wait!
Oh, Bulldog! What's going on in mid? Bulldog's down! And now Bull is eating a ton of damage from Kingin, who should be traded back.
Not like this!
4v4. No guarantee. This is a very strong Viego as well. And Dude is going to catch the wave. So I think DK with the health bars in this position.
Like maybe, but Showmaker gets to be back. Cuz, another brush!
Oh boy, no control, and now Cuz is in so much trouble. He's on the run as the Ren comes in and the Vi follows up, and Cuz trying to survive, and here comes Aatrox over the wall. Dudu trying to help out.
Showmaker's here!
Showmaker is here. and a chance, and a flash, but it doesn't matter, he's dead anyway! And now Dudu, over the wall he goes, he's gonna be taken out by the Krugs! And now we have Showmaker in a lot of trouble, it's Gaming, who goes into his GA, but the power of the Varus and the Viego in this situation are too strong! And Kwangdong Freecs will win the fight and maybe the game!
I think that's it! Bulldog's alive as well! DK! They don't even get Cuz!
Kingan's alive!
Oh wait, he can ult wave. There's no
There
Baron.
is
Oh, no,
Baron.
they still have Baron. Yeah, I think that's it.
I think this should be it, but Kingan, one last stand. Oh, he doesn't have Zhonya's.
Doesn't have Ignite either.
I think he can't do it.
That's gotta be it.
Do it, yeah. And he's just gonna get ulted on, and that'll be the end of the Rumble and the game, as here is Bulldog as well. Shows up for the end. And GG, Kwangdong Freecs.
They are sending their energy.
Yes, a large portion of Kwangdong Freecs fans are here tonight. And they, yeah.
But hard to reliably just. Oh my god!
Okay.
What?
He's gonna get it! First blood! Just like that. Trade your flashes too. Handshake here is gonna put an end to this aggression, but man, Kingan, he's out for blood.
But I think layering the arrows on top of it is quite nice. Oh my god.
He's assaulting on top, and Dudu's in a lot of trouble. Just gonna eat the lightning.
Going!
Die, and now he is dead! And there's nothing he could do! Kingan is letting him know about this champ. Seems like Dudu's not very aware.
And Dudu, he's just not sitting on a whole lot. Lucid, is he gonna get 6 off of this wave? No, just gonna do a level 5 gank.
No, just gonna Volibear things. That's the turret, and it is denied. But he is gonna flash away from this one, and Dudu will survive.
Climaxes between Bulldog's ultimate, Quantum's AoE CC, and then Bull's poke. And you find the angle. Showmaker gonna be TPing in with Bracket Slayer's Kellen.
Yeah, you just flash on a Quantum who is gonna flash away, and now you don't have your ult. Or Fate's Call. As now, big flank is coming in though. They're trying to get behind onto this backline, but Bull is totally safe, and Kellen's gone immediately. Quantum gonna knock him Showmaker, and the follow-up stunts are huge. As we talked about from the draft, Kwangdong Freecs, they put 2 and 2 together, and now that's, which is more critical. And now we do have the Rift Herald to smash into the mid lane. This is already mid turret down at 50.
Giving up on them. I'm gonna credit that completely to the fans. That's a fan buff. Because they look unrecognizable. Well, and we'll see. DK, they were in a similar position in game 1.
Oh, the trickery, and now the follow-up here, and this is on to Volibear. He is nearly going to go down, and that just opens up this mid turret. Everybody was bought, and so they just get a free turret on top of it. Now the dragon?
No, we're flipping for Elder. Which, this time around, it's Jungle Rel. So that's actually much better than it was last game. So, yeah.
Later game fights. And maybe that is true. But, you know, giving away Cloud Drakes for free isn't always the play we see at this level. It's not happening.
No, I get it, because it's Kingan's solo adventure. No one else can do it. No one else can do anything!
Camera on the Volibear clearing mid waves.
Just out of boredom, decide to start up the objective. Let's ping pong in waves, everyone. Yes!
I think
Lucid!
Oh no! Lucid, he's caught! And eventually, you felt like this was gonna happen, right? Lucid had his head in his hands, but there's just no vision, there's no control. They don't know that Baron is happening or not, and eventually...
Dudu, as long as he doesn't die, this is a fully free Nash.
All right, there you go. Blank.
They don't know.
They have no idea.
They don't know about the bear. Is it enough?
I mean, they're back. Okay.
Now they know.
Now they know. And they're going to try to turn onto him, but now Bull is on the run, has to flash away. Lucid is so far away from his team, but he's got Kingan there. Kingan leading the charge, but the rest of the team can't do any damage. As in the back line, he's trying to take out Bull, and Kingan is left to die all alone. As now that Nico not going to hit anything, Handshake is good to delay them. As a scatter comes in, Bulldog has been so clean on those, and now Kellen's going to be taken out. It's a 5v3. Kwangdong Freecs, potential to take this one and go to playoffs if they beat DK tonight. They will do that.
Lucid's gone!
Lucid's gone, and Kwangdong Freecs, they want more. They'll take aiming as well, as he will just turn to his inevitable doom. No flash, no way to live. And it's only Showmaker as 5 men from the side of Kwangdong Freecs are barreling down the bottom lane.
Kwangdong Freecs pull it together when it matters most.
There's just no time. I mean, take a look at yeah, it's just over.
Done.
The Baron buff will help them push in, and Kwangdong Freecs, they are going to playoffs of their own hands. They win a 2-0 against Dplus Kia.
These were some of the best highlights from all of the LCK Spring matchups of the day. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.